touch it, and instead of coldness, the ignition point of memory quietly pulses. A transparent labyrinth, a place that might be called the womb of sound. Not cooling down does not mean not losing heat. Rather, it is a sensibility that rejects time as a coolant, a reversal. Sleeping behind my ears are those voices I should have missed, the ones that shape me before the world itself. An inescapable, seeping dark chisel that lowers the vibrations at the bottom of my unconscious, slightly warping the contours of myself. What lingers there in reverberation is not the reality of here and now, but the aura of a future yet to arrive. The future infiltrates from behind the ear, quietly rewriting the internal map, or perhaps ceasing to make me myself. So I place my hand behind my ear, seeking the origin of that uncooling, and what exists there is the shadow of heat halting just before oblivion. The uncooling behind the ear is the last small window peering into the world's boundary, a place understood before I can understand it. There is a small garden. There, whispers of the past become moss, and future rendezvous pile up as fallen leaves. Each time the wind passes, unfamiliar words sprout. Each time silence becomes a string, old promises release their scent. The back of the ear is not a useless warehouse of memories, but a map with temperature. As if teaching us there is no place we must not touch, the ache traces its outline. An oblivion is never complete erasure, but a smudge that changes form. There, pain and jokes are preserved equally, and truth always peeks in from this side, blurring its edges. Every time someone whispers, that whisper becomes ink that never dries, written beneath the skin. Words heal like wounds, and wounds speak like words. The heat behind the ear cannot be cooled by reason. Reason is but a cold kitchen utensil. We often forget how to touch it, yet there are things we understand precisely because we do not touch. To touch would steal the heat, and memory would vanish like a momentary vapor. To refrain from touching allows the heat to persist, and the invisible map becomes deeply readable. Occasionally, when nights grow long, the back of the ear lights up. It's not that a small flame appears there, but rather the angle where past and future intersect grows brighter. What reflects behind the eyelids and the ache behind the ear sends signals, and we can hold on to the last bastion of self-identity for the first time. We can always return to that garden. Footprints remain, but the heat is certain. It is not a sign of fever. Not the riot of objective numbers shown by the thermometer's merciless mercury column, but an intensely private, subjective, ontological, low-grade fever. A fossil of reverberation that forgot to cool, nesting only on the inner wall of this cave called the ear shell, open to the world. Is it the trace of someone's voice? No, it has lost too much of its tonal value to be called a voice. A flicker of will born in the twilight between breath and consciousness, teetering on the brink of becoming discrete symbols. An ink stain etched onto parchment called the eardrum, exposed to the acid of time yet still refusing to fade. That heat is the cinder of meaning, the phosphorescence emitted by a text that has abandoned itself to being deciphered, burning its own flesh. They say humans maintain constancy through forgetting. Then this constant heat behind my ear must be either a bug in my mind or proof of an irreversible update. Not a virus from outside, but code called memory that began infinite self-replication within. It is a streaming feed from the past without delay, and also the cradle of tinnitus that foretells the future. This heat might be the only tactile proof that I am contiguous with yesterday. Pressing that heat against a cold pillow is futile. The heat doesn't conduct. It wells up from within. Like magma burning deep within the crust, it rises near the surface each time the plates of consciousness creak. It is the temperature of solitude, unshared, ununderstood. Its very existence alone presents a visage that allows no blurring or haze. A sanctuary in purgatory where the coolant called others never reaches. The energy of an emotion too clumsy to call love, too pure to call obsession with nowhere to go. A butterfly chrysalis petrified before hatching. A bell rusted without ever ringing. It is the wreckage of possibility, the afterword of an unfinished story. Relying on this ear that never cools, I walk through the night of thought. I won't say like the North Star. It doesn't indicate direction, only asserting I am here. A faint, relentless lighthouse. A hollow star emitting no sound, no light, only heat. Pure potentiality stagnant. A sediment of granular futures that slipped through the flow of time. A counter-thermal state born behind consciousness, where oblivion fails to operate.